two things were on his mind when Hong Kong director Ronnie Yu set out to produce period war epic Saving General Young. First and foremost was to find a cast of eye candies.
I said to Raymond Wong, I said, if we really want to do this movie, two things we must accomplish. First of all, we must cast good-looking actors, or even idol, or even singers. It doesn't matter, but they have to be good-looking and for the young audiences, And the second thing is the spirit of the young family. We have to be true to them, which is all about the love of the family and the country, the loyalties. That two things.
Ronnie eventually got 7 of Asia's hottest hunks, including Ekin Cheng, Vic Cho, and Wu Chun, to play the sons of famous General Young. The film tells the story of their mission to rescue their father, played by Adam Cheng, who was captured by an enemy clan. Each of the hunks is a star in his own right, so did Ronnie have to tiptoe around any big egos?
No, I was so lucky because I gave credit to myself that I set up the whole atmosphere as almost like a full family thing. I think I set up that system as open dialogue. Everybody's open. I'm open. Everybody had the right to, no sort of behind the door. If you don't like any dialogue, tell me. I'll change it. And throughout the whole film, what is interesting, what is sort of like blessing, is sometimes even they gave others their line. Say, oh, maybe a second brother should say this because I already said it, and the audience doesn't need to hear from me. You see, that is great spirit. Rather than say, oh, I want to say the line first and then more.
Screen time in the movie was divided equally among the 7 stars, but Ronnie knows that wouldn't be good enough for some fans.
You cannot sort of make everybody equal, even if you've done it, particular fans would think that you are biased or something, But I think most importantly is I gave each one of them that moving moment, I said, and that heroic moment that the fans and the audience feel like, wow, my idols, he's the man, that sort of feeling.
But did you have a favorite?
When I wrote the script, I always love archers, always love snipers. But it doesn't matter. That is on piece of paper, right? It really depends on the actor. And I think Jai Jai, done a fantastic job. I mean, his eyes is so, almost like go through you, and especially to young girls.
Ronnie says a contemporary sequel to the movie is in the works, which he hopes can reunite the entire cast.
Because we had such a great time, I just came up with the idea, why don't we do something like Ocean 11? We're all like pretty guys, pretty boys, and do an action movie, a contemporary, so they can wear a nice suit, and drive Ferraris, rather than riding on this, horses, and so they're all for it.
That means Ronnie is probably not returning to Hollywood anytime soon, even though he recently received a call to direct the sequel to Lee Ang's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Ronnie had previously worked on horror films such as Bride of Chucky and Freddy vs. Jason. And in Asia, he's best known for his Bride with White Hair series.
Harvey Weinstein asked me to do the because they're getting ready to produce Crouching Tiger 2, and the first moment when he called, I feel wow, proud, and oh, Oscar, right? Harvey Weinstein, Oscar. But then when I think hard about it, there's a big problem. Big problem is because I have so much love and respect of Ang Lee's work. For me, I think Ronnie Yu's here, Ang Lee's here, and then after Life of Pi, it's Ronnie Yu here, and then Ang Lee's up there. And because I think he does such a magnificent job on the first one. Crouching Tiger is a classic. It's a classic. So I think you shouldn't muck around with classic. And because out of my love and respect of Ang Lee's job, I think I just couldn't do it.
More on Saving General Young in our other clips.